One thing I am learning very quickly about home ownership is that Rome was not built in a day. The motivation to film this video started with these chairs right here. I'm going to take them out of the packaging and put one together and show you the pieces. Because if it were not for getting these chairs, I don't think I would be starting the office right now. So let's unbox the chairs so I can show you what they look like, because all of my design inspo was actually centered around this style of chair. This is the chair put together. I am so pleased with the chair because I thought, just based off the pictures, the chair was gonna sit a lot lower than it actually does, but it just has that look. One of the reasons that I chose this chair was because this is actually solid wood, real wood, it's not fake wood. And this is the exact color of the molding in my office and the color of my desk. So I knew that this would fit perfectly, but I do like the white linen feel of this material because I think it adds some lightness to a room that I'm making very dark and moody. So it kind of works out. Another thing I love about this chair is how wide it is. You know, sometimes you want to just, you know, do one of these numbers, you know, be real comfortable. So I like that. The arms are low enough for me to slide it directly under the desk. So it really did work out perfectly. Let me give you some close-up shots of the chair. So this is up close and personal. Love it. The material up close is that linen look, and I just love the structure. It does kind of slightly tilt back. So for me, it's a very comfortable chair. I'm gonna put together the other one. Let me show you how it comes in the box. So after you take all the pieces out of the box, you have two arm leg pieces because they are essentially just, you know, two pieces. And then you have the bottom cushion, the back cushion, and then it comes with all of the pieces in here. So the chair is literally just four pieces that are very easy to put together. I'm gonna put together this chair, and obviously we're gonna be moving them into the office area. But if you're wondering where I got these chairs from, I did get them from Cosway. When Cosway reached out to me and they offered to send me something for my house, I picked these chairs. I was in need of office chairs because we didn't really have like two matching pairs that we were using for the office, and I work at my computer a lot. So I was looking for something that was very comfortable but also chic and stylish, but also timeless. I know, a tall order. And so when I went on there, I saw these chairs. They were such a good price. I think I got both chairs together for under $300. Actually, I think I got them for under $250. Yeah, I think I got both chairs for under $250. I'm gonna have them linked in the description box below in case you're looking for some decorative chairs for your space. Now, again, I picked these to be office chairs, but they're not actually on the website as office chairs. These are like accent chairs, and they're sold like in eaches, not by the pair. So I wanted two of them to go into my office because when I'm not using them to work, I want to be able to turn them around in the way that I'm gonna style up the room with like a couch and a coffee table, things like that. I want to be able to turn them around and it still look like it goes in the like little mini living room situation that I'm trying to set up. So they were super affordable, but very high quality because again, I'm so impressed that the arms and the legs are actually wood. That was a selling point for me. So I'll have these chairs linked down in the description box below if you guys are interested. They have so many other options to choose from, so you should definitely browse their website and take a look. They do have these chairs in another color, I believe gray. So if you guys are more in a gray color scheme for your house, then the gray ones might really work for you. But let's put these together. I have my drill. It doesn't even actually require a drill. I'm just using it because I'm lazy, but it has everything in the packaging that you need to put the chairs together. I'm just gonna use a drill. So we're gonna put these together really quick, and then we are going to finish up the office. keeping it so real with you guys. This chair I put together, it was perfect, no problem. This one did not go together as well. There is a little bit of damage to the joints. So I contacted the brand to see if they could send me the pieces that I need to put this chair together, but we're gonna move on with the video anyway. Let's see how good their customer service actually is. So I just wanna show you guys where we're having an issue. The issue is right here where the connection is. This is like pretty much stripped right here, so it wouldn't go through from the start. And then you're supposed to be able to put screws in this hole right here to like drill it into the seat, and it's not happening. So I think this chair is defective, but this one is actually beautiful. I was able to put this one together really well. It's very sturdy, nothing like this one. So we'll see. I definitely need a replacement, but we have to move on with the office. We are in the home stretch of completing the office, but let's jump back to the beginning of this week when we started off with Rome was not built in a day. You probably hear it all the time. The Bible is the key to life. If you just do everything that's in it, everything is going to be okay. But there is a huge difference between knowledge of the word and application of the word. It's like having knowledge with no wisdom on how to apply it. So I like to share when I'm going through these things and I have these revelations, because I just feel like it's important. I think it's important to talk about not only the word, but how you apply it, or give a realistic example of it. So this morning, I didn't do my Bible study like I normally would. I just kind of like listened to a few things, but in my listening to just something completely non-Bible related, it was like God was giving me revelation. I was watching a woman who had bought a type of like farmhouse property, and she had been working on it for 2 years. And I was watching all of the progress that she had made in working on this house and how beautiful it was, but how there was still so much more that needed to be done. She is really making each piece of the house special, putting the time into it, the effort into it. And I just know by the time all of this is done, it's gonna feel so satisfying. But then I also thought to myself, is it ever really done? And it just kind of reminded me of some advice that I got when I was first buying this house, that you're always going to be working on it and you're never going to feel like it's done. And then the scripture came to my mind: he who begins a work in me shall continue it until the day of Jesus Christ. I'm paraphrasing here. But if you think of your body, your person as a house, your body, your soul as a house, it's a constant work. And even like when you're 80 years old, you're still not done. Like, it doesn't matter how long you live, you're not done until you see Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same thing when you're buying a house. And when you have that mentality of the work is never done, and that it's actually what you learn on the journey, not what you learn at the finish, because the journey is where all the lessons are. So instead of sitting and thinking to myself like, oh, I need to have this all done right now, where I'm not comfortable, that's just not realistic. That's just not life. And that is actually a complete and total lack of wisdom, truly. This thought, this revelation has helped me to really enjoy the process of taking my time and decorating. And yes, I'm so happy the office is about to come together, but now I can like really enjoy the process of it coming together, even understanding that at the end of this week, when I do everything that we're about to do, it's still not going to be done, and that's okay. And that's the joy of it, because I will constantly be going around the house tweaking and fixing things and changing my mind, because every season of your life comes with a whole new set of lessons, a whole new set of tweaks. And sometimes those tweaks are to your environment in order for you to grow into the next thing. So if you use your house as that example, it really makes sense that nothing is ever really done, you know? So that being said, I am at Echo Thrift because we are about to do the office. I want to see if I can find a couple things for the office specifically. If I come across some other home decor things, then great. But I'm probably not going to buy the paint until tomorrow. So we'll do the paint tomorrow. But today we're going to hit up the Thrift a little bit and kind of look at the home decor section. While I get in here and start looking though, I'm going to take you back to yesterday when I first decided we were going to start this project. This week we're starting on The Office, and I am so excited about this because it's actually the room I least expected to be done so soon. Every single day this week, there's some things we're gonna be doing to get the office together so that hopefully by the end of the week, we have a finished office. Step one today is we have to clear out the room because I need to tape everything to prepare to paint. Also, we need to go to Home Depot and get a couple paint samples so we can nail down the color. I have an idea of the color that I want, but I do want to get a couple samples just to make sure. So let's get started on this adventure. That is my home office. I think it's only fair I give you a before. So I have to clear out all of these boxes, which more or less has like fine china, glassware, things like that. So all of that has to go. The the silverware has to go as well. I have to fold this up. It is more portable. I'm gonna put it off to a corner, but for now, for the purposes of what we're about to do, I'm gonna take that out and put it into the living room. This chair is gonna go back to the kitchen because we've been kind of like using these two chairs to work at the desk. This chair is supposed to go in the living room, but I'm not gonna put it in there just yet because I do not want my cats to get a hold of it. And then I just have to clear all of this out. So for the desk, we're going to actually just move it to the middle of the room from against the wall, so that way I can get behind the wall, but I'm not gonna completely take it out of the room. I have to take all of this down, which I don't know that I'm gonna do that today necessarily, but I am going to do my best and try. But this is the whole room, so we're gonna be painting all the walls. I did order from Amazon some new covers for the electrical plates. I wish I could keep these, but this one is just in really bad shape. So I'm gonna be replacing those. And I'm gonna be replacing the one there, and there's also one under the desk. I did get gold outlet plates to kind of match the chandelier that is already in here. And there is a gold kind of border at the top of the mirrored wall, so I did want to kind of stay in line with that. And then I got the double curtain rod for this window. This is very long, and I got that also in the same similar gold as this right here. And I've already ordered the curtains, the shears that are gonna go on the inside. So the shears are here. The curtains should be here tomorrow. The chairs are here. Can't wait to open those up with you guys and show you what they look like. But yeah, we're starting on this room finally, and I just can't wait to see what it looks like when we're done. I love the fact that this is the first room you see when you walk into the house, so it's nice to kind of have this be also a room that is done, because we have the dining room done. That's right off the entryway. Now we're gonna have this room done, which is literally the first thing you see when you walk into the house. So I am very, very, very excited. But first, as you guys know, if you've been keeping up with my vlogs, I do have to meet my daughter for lunch. We are down to 2 times a week this week, and then next week we go to 1. But it's about to be time for me to meet her. So I'm gonna meet her first, do lunch with her. You guys are kind of crooked. Do lunch with her, and then we're gonna go to Home Depot to figure out our color. I think I'm gonna get 2 different samples and see which one looks the best. So that is the plan of action. Day 1, let's go. Okay, these are the colors I'm kind of torn between. I'm leaning most towards potting soil, but I do like espresso beans, and I do like berry brown. Berry brown looks more gray, but it is a warm tone gray, which is what I'm looking for. But I also like potting soil because it's giving very warm tone gray as well. Espresso beans is dark, which is the thing I'm concerned about. So I'm leaning more towards like sampling these two to see which one I like better. So let's get samples of these two. While they make the samples, we're going to get some paintbrushes to do the samples. I'm gonna get, do we want to get, let's get one of these. We're gonna get cheap paintbrushes for the samples because I gotta get two. These are only $2.98. And then when we come back, we'll get good paintbrushes for painting. All right, went ahead and got the paint set as well since I'm here. That way when I come back, all I have to do is get the paint. I'm gonna end up getting the Dynasty because it's the best one. Hold on, I think our paints are ready. We have success. Now we head to pick up my baby, and then we're gonna test these samples out on the walls. Lighting is actually horrendous. However, we're going to paint our samples. I'm taking a big risk because I did not put anything on the carpet and it's white. You know what? I'm gonna use my yoga mat. Put that right here. That should save us from any fallout. Okay, come closer, come closer. I'm gonna do a sample right here. You know, I'm gonna do them side by side. I think we're gonna do it side by side. I have two different paint brushes. I have a poll going with you guys right now on Instagram stories, and it's between berry brown and potting soil. Believe it or not, the majority, okay, so first the majority chose berry brown, but then when I showed the samples at a different angle, everybody swapped to potting soil. So let's see what it actually looks like on the wall. This is so diabolical that I'm even sitting here about to do this in a white crew neck that I actually love and care about, but here we are. Berry brown. Oh no, I don't like this. This is a color sample, but this is supposed to be a one coat. I'm not really loving that it's giving. I'm gonna need several coats. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. You can't tell, but I'm gonna show you up close. As a matter of fact, look up close. It's giving gaps. But this berry brown actually does not look like what it looked like in the store. It actually is giving a lot more gray, which is what I was going for. So I don't know what to do. This is not, I need it to be opaque. Come on. I don't like this. Okay. Okay, if I do it like this, okay, it's giving no gaps. And I'm gonna do a matte because I don't want it to have any shine or gloss whatsoever. Putting my light up to it. You see how it's giving that like grayish taupey color? Okay, I'm gonna put the other one right here because I really need to see them next to each other because this looks nothing like what I thought it would look like on the card. Yo, she made me the same sample. She made me the same sample. Oh my gosh. This has to be. This is the same. Wow, what a mix up. This is the same. Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying. It's not the same, but they look the same on the wall. The only way that I could tell that it's not the same, look. They look different right here, if you can see, but on the wall they look the same. I'm torn. I can't tell. I can't tell. I can only see when I do this, and I'm kind of leaning more towards the brownish one, but I do really like the gray one too. And I feel like the gray one really complements the entryway and the dining room. We may go potting soil. That's the one a majority of you guys voted for anyway. So now I need to work on moving all of this stuff. Getting it all cleared. I need to get all this stuff off the desk. So, let's go ahead and at least get all of this stuff out, and then tomorrow I'm gonna focus on this side of the room. Oh my gosh, it is so cold. It's like 32 degrees. I am freezing. Hi. Okay, first things first, I want to go over to the art because I want to see if I can find some really cool art or something like that to hang. Now I do have a whole entire mirrored wall, so I do actually need a type of console to set this art up on, because yeah, like you can't hang anything on glass like that. So heading over to the art first, and then after we go to the art, which is a very small section, then we'll head over to like the really packed home decor section. Nothing there, which I'm not surprised because typically, well, the 4 or 5 times I've been here, it's not really the best in the picture frame section. All of the gems are over in like the trinkets. Now there were these table mats that I saw last time I was here, and I was so close to getting them, and I ended up putting them back, and now I like low-key regret it because I was dumb and picked white table mats for my table because they said stain resistant and waterproof, and that is a total and complete lie. So now I regret it. I need new tablecloths. I really need new tablecloths. Oh, these are kind of cute. They don't go with my vibe, but they're really cute. So much to look at. I think stuff like this is so cool to decorate. $54.99. The heck? That is craziness. This is actually really pretty. I think you put a candle right here. Yeah. Crystal candle holders. That's pretty. I think this goes with this. I think these go together, and then there's these. Ooh, these are very Christmassy. But I do really like this one. I think that's pretty. I need a mirror. This is perfect. I really like these lamps right here. Don't love the lampshade, but I do like the lamps. I think they're very pretty. And they kind of go with what I'm trying to accomplish a little bit. And we have secured another tea saucer and cup situation for what I'm working on. So we're gonna grab this. There's another plate, which means there's got to be another glass, right? Should I hang on to this? Let's hang on to it because I see something else. Look at this. Ooh, this. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. This works for my tea set situation I'm trying to do. So let's put that one in there. And then I also do really like this. And I like this. So we're gonna do this one. And I think I'm gonna get this as well. These also go with what I'm trying to do. Ooh. Okay, so we have to get at least 3 of these with the matching set. I really, really wish it made sense for me to get these, but it doesn't. Look, we have one more. Love that. Okay, so I think we need to find a basket. Let's see if they have any other cool ones. I did notice I found a pair for this, but I don't really need it. Jillian, you don't need it. Oh, that's so cool. This is everything I was not here for. These are actually really cool. I like these for like iced coffee. So they don't have matching, but they do have like 3 different ones. So do I just get the set? Oh, I found a green one. So this kind of looks like a purposeful mismatch set. So I might just get, oh, I'm like not even in frame for you guys. Okay, so this looks like a purposeful mismatched set. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these. They're only $4.29. These are really pretty. And there's 4 of them, but I'm not really sure quite what I would use them for. So I don't want to get them when I don't know, but these could be really cute in the bar area. Look what I just found. So I have this one, which goes on that one. Okay. Then we have those 2 definitely go together. This one goes with this one. So that means that that's the wrong plate, but there's gotta be 2 that go with that. So we're gonna get these. Yikes, hold on. Here's another teacup. Okay, this one's chipped. Let's see. So I could add this to the bunch, but I want the plate. I want the saucer now. We are on a roll here. Let's see if we can find it. So I'm on the hunt because I found this Waterford crystal candle holder, and I want to see if over here somewhere there is the matching ones. These are actually worth quite a bit of money. And it even has the seal right there. So let's see if we can find it in here. Call me funny, but I love collecting little things like this. They remind me of my grandmother. This actually is pretty cool for my desk. You can set like little paper there. It's real wood. It's only $6.49. It just doesn't match the wood in there. Okay, so I'm getting these 2 lamps. There's 2 of them. This one, this globe, I'm gonna put these in the office, so we'll see how that goes. And then I have like all the teacups at the bottom, so we'll see how much this costs. Today's the day. We are buying the paint to paint the office. I'm so excited. Trying to find some parking. But yeah, we're gonna be painting. If not today, we're gonna definitely be painting tomorrow. We're definitely gonna be taping everything off today though. The drapes have arrived. So I have the shears and I have the drapes, and then I have the double curtain rod that's arriving today. What else do I have? I have the gold plates for the outlets that arrived yesterday. So I more or less have everything that I need. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna take down the curtain rod, because I need to take all of that down before I start painting. So yeah, and then I need a drop cloth. So in here we're gonna get some paint. I have the color that we're going with, which is berry brown. That was the color that everybody voted for. My husband liked that color the best, my mom liked that color the best, everybody liked that color the best, and I did too actually. So we're doing berry brown. I'm gonna get this in a matte paint because I want that to be a matte finish. And then I need to get some drop cloth so I do not ruin the cream carpet. So yeah, let me run in here and get this, and then I will see you guys back at home when we're ready to tape everything up. We are back from our day of thrifting, and I have so much stuff like to show you guys. First of all, I found myself in this random estate sale that I just followed the signs and ended up at, so we'll get into that a little bit later, but I want to show you guys some of the stuff I got yesterday as well. So yesterday I went to Eco Thrift and I found a couple of really cool home decor things that I'm going to be sprinkling throughout the living room. Now there is a couple things that I got I think are going to be great in my bedroom, but for the time being I'm going to actually end up putting them in the office because that's kind of what I got them for. So I'll tell you what those things are, but I did see this beautiful, I think this is brass, vintage lamp, and I did test it out with a light bulb just to make sure it works. It does work. I got this for $5.29, and when I looked them up online, these were pretty pricey. I was seeing them anywhere between $900 and $1,500 for this style of antique lamp, so I thought that was amazing. Another one that I got is this wooden globe made in Italy. I actually got this for the office. I'm a little irritated that I didn't notice it had the whole like horoscope thing around it because I'm not really into that, but I think it's really cool. It's made of solid wood, made in Italy, and it's really cool. Like I went again online to search out what these were worth, and they were around $200 online. I got these. Now these are what I got for the office, but the more I look at them and think about what I want to do with my bedroom, I think that these are going to be better suited for my nightstand. So it's a type of chinoiserie situation, kind of, sort of giving that, but in a different color palette. I got these for 20 bucks. These types of lamps are not cheap at all, like to find. At minimum, you're gonna pay at least $200 to $300 for just one. So the fact that I was able to get this for 20 bucks, insane. And I did in fact get 2 of them. Now the thing about this is the little turn pull thing. This one had it, this one did not. Again, I tested them in the store to see if they work, so I took this one off and put it on here just to make sure. But I was able to actually order replacement ones on Amazon, which I want to show you really quick. I got these from Amazon. They came in a pack of 4, but I picked the ones that look like this. I felt like it went along the lines more of like what the lamp was giving. So we're gonna try it out actually right now to see if it goes. Oh, perfect. Okay, so it twists, it works, and I feel like I got a really good color. Okay, that's cute. I paid $6 and some change for 4 of these, so I'm keeping the other 2. Actually might switch this one out as well. Perfect. So as you can see right there, I switched it out from this one to this one, and it just gives it even more of like a vintage vibe. I love that. So I got all 3 lamps for about $45, which I think is such a good deal. And then last but not least, I was able to find a lot of the tea sets there. So I just used this one this morning, and I'm noticing there's like a little crack right there. I'm a little bummed. I hope that this glass doesn't completely break, but I used this one this morning. Very cute. Then I found this one right here with the matching, is this the one? No, this is the matching set for this one. And then I found these right here. I have two of these. Have an extra plate. The cup for that one broke. Then I have this one right here. This coffee or teacup is shaped a little bit differently, but again, still really cute. And then this is like one of my favorite ones right here. And it goes like that. And I just got another teacup that I also think will go with this saucer, but we'll see. And then you guys have already seen this one, but we have this one right here. So as you guys can see, I'll insert some footage. I'll take it on my phone. All the different teacups that I have. And they're all like, you know, really cute, but it's the whole irregular tea set thing I was trying to go for. I will be, I hope this one doesn't break because I love this one so much. I love this one. I gotta figure out if there's a sealant or something I can use for this to seal it up. Okay, so that's the stuff that I got from Echo Thrift. So after I left both thrift stores, I was driving down the street. I saw this sign that said estate sale from this time to this time. And I just kind of followed the signs because I was curious. I'm like, aren't estate sales normally on like the weekend or whatever? So I don't know. I've never been to an estate sale before. So I follow the signs. I end up in front of somebody's house and it says come right on in. And so I just walk in and it's an estate sale. So I'm just like walking around, looking around at things, and I find a few really, really cool things. The first thing I found was this wooden checkerboard, which I definitely want to put in the game room. I have an idea of putting a marble one of these on the table that I'm gonna create here, like in this corner where you're at right now. But I do like the fact that I have this one. I can order the separate checkerboard pieces or chess pieces because I think it could be either or, and I'll put it in a different area of the house just so there's like kind of like a game situation in a lot of the different rooms, so that if you're there with somebody you can play a game. So I love that. It was only $4. Then I saw this hanging on the wall and it was just so cool. Like the wood texture, it does need to be cleaned a little bit, but the wood is in really, really good condition. It was only $12. Look at that, it's so interesting. So I'm thinking about painting this a different color potentially because I already have a lot of wood in my house. So, you know, if I can bring some dimension and character and with other materials, I'd rather do that. But I just think it's cool, and I like the way it has like a little situation right here. I feel like I can even see myself putting a type of plant in here and having it hang down. This could probably go in my stairway, but I took that sucker off the wall so fast. I'm like, oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I went into one of the bedrooms and saw two of these hats, so I had to snag one of them. It was only $6 and it's 100% wool, but it is essentially a top hat, which I like the shape and silhouette of this. I do have a couple of wider brim hats like this, but I really like the shape of this one because it's kind of a little bit harder to find hats like this that have a taller head portion right here. It reminds me of like June Ambrose, and I really like this. So I snagged this. I love the fact that it was 100% wool because the quality is there, of course. Then I got these items right here. So this first item I got to either go in the kitchen to hold like sugar or something like that, or I might put it in the bar area to hold like salt for a salted rum cocktail or something. You could even hold honey actually, but it has a top that goes on it right here, and it has this little crystal spoon. So the crystal spoon goes inside and it looks like this, and I just think that is so cute, and I think it's so cool for like honey or salt or sugar. So I love that. I had to get that. So cute. Another item that I got was this wooden little chair right here. I want to set this in my window seal in my kitchen above my sink and put a little plant on top of it. I think that could be so cute, like a little herb plant or something. I could also set this somewhere else in the living room in the house, but I just thought it was very unique looking, and it was only $15. This was $16. It was giving indigenous and I loved it, but look at that. I love the unique shape of this. Even if I end up painting it, which I don't know, maybe, but I just feel like this could be really cute for like little sprigs or something like that. I don't know, like I think it's super cute, so I'll probably find something to put in it. I just thought it was so interesting and unique looking, so I wanted to snag that. And I'm really trying to have decor that incorporates a lot of like different materials that are natural materials, because I just don't want to have like a bunch of plastic and things like that. I'd rather have like crystal, like this. Crystal, wood, stone, marble, things like that. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm going for. All right, let's get into the stuff I got from Restore. They kind of made me mad because it's like a lot of the stuff in there now has no price on it, and I feel like I shouldn't have to ask you every single time I'm interested in something what the price is, because I feel like they say, oh, let me check. I feel like they could just tell you whatever price. And I'll give you a perfect example of where I think that kind of played out. But I got this milk glass right here, very pretty, and I want to put flowers in this. That's really why I got this, to put flowers as a vase, so I thought that was really pretty. So these items right here, so I got 4 of these, and there was a price tag at the bottom of $1.99. This had no tag on it, and then there was like one of them that had a price of $3.99 on it. And when I asked her, I said, hey, can I get them all for $1.99? She told me basically, oh, they're all $3.99 based on the manager's research. And I just felt like that was kind of scammy because it was clearly marked as $1.99. I just really don't like that. But I did in fact do research myself, and even at the $3.99 or $3 price, it was $3, not $3.99. Even at the $3 price, it was definitely still worth it. So I got 4 of these, and they have this pretty peachy, they kind of like remind me of watermelons, but I think this would look really cute in our bar area. They would make great cups for margaritas, or even just like an iced coffee. I would totally drink an iced coffee out of this. So I got 4 of these. Last but not least, I got these coasters. I think they're coasters. I really wanted these. I'll insert them right here. They were these aluminum coasters that I thought were really pretty, but they were trying to charge me $5 for each one, again, based on the manager's research, even though there was no price on them. And I was just like very irritated about it. So I did not get any of them. And then they told me that these would be $3 each, so I got 6. And these are the coasters right here. I need to take the sticker off, but they're basically these like glass or crystal like coasters. Again, none of this stuff had the price on it. I found that quite irritating, but I have a thing about coasters. I like to have them sprinkled throughout the house, just in case you have a drink or something, you have it to set your glass on top of. So I have some other ones that are floral design that were 99 cents each that I also got from Restore. Then I went to Deseret and I got a couple things from Deseret. My favorite thing that I got from Deseret is this cigar ashtray situation. You see the brass? This is like that, hold on, I'm gonna tell you what it's called. Yes, Hollywood Regency style of things. I do love a Hollywood Regency vibe. I have candelabras that are very similar to this. This will probably go either on the coffee table in the office or up on my fireplace mantle near wherever the candelabras go. I got this little dish right here for $2, and it's just like a little catch-all. I like to have these things around. I might put this in the office for paper clips, pens or something, or just around to catch different things so that stuff is not everywhere, like whether it be the controller to the TV or whatever. And I have been looking for one of these. I've come across like 2 or 3, but I was like, no, I really want to get like one of the glass crystal ones, and I finally came across one there for $2, and this is a crystal butter dish. Love that for me. It actually really is matching the whole entire vibe, but I will be putting the butter in this. Oh my gosh, it matches perfectly. So you guys know I have the teacup that goes with this, but I saw this teacup, I got 2 of them I just thought it was so cute, and it actually looks like it goes with this perfectly as well. So I knew I had this at home, and I was like, let me just get it because I do have a plate for it. Okay, these are the last two items. They are going to be coffee table books. The first one, and they're both leather covers, which I thought was great because these are kind of really hard to find. This one is called The Halls of Fames by Dennis Brandt, and I just love the way that it looks. It is definitely a vintage book, as you guys can see, very much giving black and white, you know, and I just think it's so pretty, this book. That book was only $2. This one was $6, and this one is The Concise History of the World, and it's that whole like leather. The cover is so thick, it's almost like puffy, and it has these really cool photos in it, a map, which I could put that in a frame if I wanted to, but it just gives you a timeline of the world. Just very interesting. And when I'm picking out books, I like to pick out books not only that are interests of mine, but books that might be interesting for somebody else who was visiting, like, oh, that's, you know, something I could be interested in, let me look at it. So I don't only want to get books that are about me, I like to get books that are just interesting in general. That is the little thrift haul over the last 2 days, and so now I'm about to tape off this office so we can paint it and finally get it together. And where are my curtain rods? All the rods are hung. I decided to do 4. I did 2 over here, 2 over here. I didn't do one in the very middle because support wise it didn't really need it. I don't know where my piece of tape is, but what I basically did, took a piece of tape basically, and I put the tape on here by exact measurements, and then I marked where the hole was on the tape. Then I took the tape, put it on the wall while also doing, hopefully, exact measurements to know where to put the holes, just to make it a little bit easier. And then I even wrote the measurements down on my hand just so I'll remember. So I have one pull up. Let me tilt you so you can see it. And now I'm about to put, oh my gosh, it's actually raining pretty hard today. Now I'm about to put the curtain on it because I just want to see what it looks like. And the drapes are hung. I think I'm gonna keep them. I can always swap them out later, but for now I really do like the way that they look. So the next thing we need to do is, I got these little outlet plates that I'm going to be swapping out the outlets for. I already did the one behind the desk, so I need to do the others. And then I got one singular light switch plate, which is for this light switch over here. So I'm gonna put this in really quick. And then we're gonna decorate the shelving and all of that. And I will show you guys like where the room stands currently. And then obviously we have the other larger piece that will be arriving that I will show you guys in a separate video when we actually finish out the office for real. But for now, I am so excited with how this looks. She can now add painter and curtain rod hanger to her resume because I can't believe I just did that. It was very like complicated, but I gotta be honest, like with the curtain rods and the curtains several times, like I had 3 different instances happen where I feel like God is training me to slow down, because I almost made different decisions had I not slowed down for a second to just think. Like, just think, you can figure this out. I almost thought I needed to order another curtain rod when really I did order the right amount. I just need to space it out properly. I almost re-drilled the holes in different places when I really just need to slow down and like, no, this is actually, you can do it here. Like, you know, it's just so many different instances, and I'm just realizing the value of slowing down, which again aligns with rest and aligns with building a solid foundation and aligns with all of the root work. And you know, like, so just so interesting how even just in these like little moments, I'm like, okay, I see the lesson here. So let's do this light plate, which is going to be really, really, really quick. And then we will do the rest of the decor tomorrow. Oh no, oh no.
What?
We might have to use this screw. Let's see. Oh, they're the same size.
They should work.
They should. This is interesting. I don't think that, we need a longer screw than that, but we have extra screws. These are the extra screws from the curtain rod. So that's gonna actually end up working out. Gosh, I don't know, I'm a little nervous about this.
You're okay, Mom. Don't be nervous. Nerves aren't good.
I feel like this needs to come out a little bit more.
That's what the devil wants you to do, but not go out. God wants you to not be nervous. You want to hold it.
I don't know.
Don't do it in the mirror.
I'm not.
Wait.
I don't think this is gonna work. It's shallow, so we have to use this one.
Then how's it gonna work though? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Let's see. Can you go get me the, no, it's right here. Let's just try. I think that's why the other one was buckling, because they wanted it to.
Oh.
It's not going to. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
You just have to keep doing it.
Wait, I think we did it. Okay, okay. It pulled it forward.
God gave us a blessing.
Yes, he did. Okay, so that.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
worked.
because like it was just pushed in, because like they could be pushed in.
Recap, we're gonna move the chair right here for the time being until everything else is in place, but we are here with the drapes. I do have them open just to let a little light in here because it is such a gloomy day. It's dark in here. Here is the desk, which we are about to decorate all of the shelving. I apologize ahead of time for the terrible lighting, but it is what it is. Can't say that the decor that I put on these shelves are gonna stay the same, but for now we're gonna work with what we have. I need to put some things on my husband's side, put some things on my side, and just kind of add some character back into the room. Again, this is not the complete finished product, but this is where we are right now. So let's add some decor, kind of add a few semi-finishing touches. That way we can see what the whole thing looks like together. For now, the office is as done as it's going to be. We went ahead and put the chair in the corner just because I feel like that's a good place to put it so my cats don't attack it before I have a chance to like train them not to touch it. And then on my husband's side, I went ahead and did this little arrangement right here. The thing is, my husband doesn't really have anything that he wants to put on his side yet, so I had to kind of create a situation for him. But I already kind of knew what I wanted to put on my side. I have a lot of my designer books on my side, along with my dream books and my notebooks and my Bible, everything that I do at my desk. I just wanted to have practical things on my desk as well. I am always drinking something at my desk, so I wanted to put these little coasters up here so I could reach for one every time I needed it. I thought this chair was really cute that I got from the estate sale. All the books. This is a Kleenex box that I am going to put some Kleenex in. I did rob that from the tea and matcha station in the kitchen, but I'm going to replace the one in the kitchen with something else. So that is what that is for. And then right here, I'm going to go ahead and put like pins and like little other things that might be useful. Again, this is not the final setup. It's just what we have for now. You can see the globe from the thrift stores. But all in all, I loved working on this project. I think it came out so good. I cannot wait to like complete it with everything else that I'm trying to get. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think I should add into the room. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.